A lot of people think like why are you attacking Pearl? Rollo, why did you attack her? Isn't she like carrying on the tradition? Isn't she like a good No, she's not a good representative of the red pill. And I will show you in great detail why she is a hack. For the same reason that I think now is a critical moment for people to pay, especially if this is like, if you're in the red pill and you're like consuming this content, I'm hoping that I think it's key to develop critical thinking skills. Pearl's an idiot who can get Andrew Tate on her show. And Pearl's an idiot who will take, Brittany Renner seriously. And
so what up, guys? Welcome back. My name is Luke, and yes, I'm joined by...
Yo, it is Chris once again, but you already knew that.
Yes, guys. So today, bro, did you watch the... Yeah, let's start with this. So did you watch the whole... what's her name? Brittany Renner?
Yeah.
Pearly thing, Andrew Tate.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Fortunately, now we're fighting battles in different ways. The days of old, a man proved his worth by going to war. Basically, every man at any point in his life was going to end up going to war, and he came back victorious. He came back with honor. He got himself a wife. That's how it worked, right? Now men don't have to go to war as much, depending on where you live in the world, and it's slightly different, and we fight our wars in other ways. And one of the true expressions of testosterone and trying to really express your ability and your combative ability now in the modern world is power and influence. So in the olden days, you'd go to war, you come back with a ribbon. Nowadays, you got X amount of followers, you can move the world with money. I can bend reality with money. Please understand, if I walk into Jimmy Choo, they lock the door. No brokies allowed in. Tate's here. I want. There's lines outside because I'm there. Mm-hmm. I bend the world with money. That's how the wars are now won. So
how did you find it?
I felt like it was really one-sided. There wasn't enough representation for like Brittany's point of view and women in general. I found it also kind of degrading towards the females in that podcast. Yeah, so that's just what I saw from it.
Okay, I felt the same way. I mean, the whole time Tate was like talking.
He wouldn't shut up though. Like literally, he spoke so much.
Yeah, Tate was like the guest of honor. This is the same way. You feel it? It's the same way I felt. Like she didn't really talk much. She was just quiet the whole freaking time, and it felt like it was a shaming. What do you call that? Shaming ceremony. I don't know how to put it. But yeah, it was like a shaming session for her for being a modern woman.
Yeah, no, I felt exactly the same way.
It was like, no, okay, no, guys, that was so much to say.
That was a trial of fire,
and that was like
bro.
Directed towards her.
Hits.
And I felt like it was not equally, like you say, there was no much representation of Brittany Renner, even though the Nigerian chick didn't do much because she was just like.
Yeah, no, but Brittany Renner, if anything, right, Brittany Renner showed poise, composure, and maturity.
Yeah.
She didn't raise her voice like Andrew did. She wasn't laughing in any mocking sense like JustPearlyThings was. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't trying to get her points across. If you look at it on that basis, I think she won that. She won the war, bro. They might have won that battle, but...
And the one thing that was so surprising is the fact that she acknowledged the wrongs. And she spoke about the fact that she has grown up now.
There it is.
And what she did in the past was like, okay, not so good. Because she's regretting it now and she wants a stable relationship. Which is fine.
That's proper.
But... Okay, I'm not a hater. I always say this. I'm not a hater. But don't you think it's now so over-exaggerated? Like, it's like exaggerated to the point where we just looking at the faults of the woman. Looking at that old podcast, right? Right? Pearly thing and what she stands for. Don't you think that's a bit dangerous? Because I'm, as an individual, right, I like to look at things from two perspectives. I like to balance things out so that my message is not overwhelmed by one-sidedness. You know? Like we normally do, even on our table talk, and whenever we you know, exactly. We like to balance things off because we don't want to be like too on the extreme of things.
If anything, the people who were speaking against her showed so much childishness. Like, you know, they weren't willing to look at it from both sides of the coin, as it were.
True.
Their perspective is one-sided, and that sets a dangerous precedent, because if we are only looking at women in a bad sense, like how they do on Just Pearly Things, right, then we will never rise above the toxic message that we're trying to put about modern women, right? That the modern woman is only materialistic, is only like, you know, what do they call it when you really like you like men with higher status or something, like
hypergamous.
Is only hypergamous. Thanks. We will never rise above that. All it's in everyone's mind. All you're gonna do is associate modern women with negative things, and it's extremely dangerous to do that, bro. Like, how backward would it be to undo all the work that's been done to get women to the point where they are by women themselves, right? That celebrate their femininity as much as you guys vilify it, and at the same time, now all they've done where they are now is a smear on our culture. Like, nah, women can't do this. Women are only after this. They only want money. They only want that. No, bro, that's nonsense.
And personally, I don't agree with it. And I feel like we only looking. And I'm not saying it's all entirely false, of course. We've pointed out that fact most of the time. It's just like there are those people that take things to the extreme, always, in every context.
Yeah.
Women fought for their right, and they got their right. Some were satisfied, and some were like, hell no, we're going to take you to the left, right? But when it comes to the whole majority of the times I've seen with the whole groups that identify as the Manosphere or the Redpill Community, is they focus on one group. The message is on one particular group. And if they were to like just branch off to talk about it's just few moments there and there. It's just like to you know, to make the message sound a bit lovely and all, but majority of the time it's just like they have one target, and that is women. And for me, I feel like that's painting a whole negative image of all women. It's like saying every woman is a killer. No, that's not true.
It's false, bro.
That's
false narratives.
Now imagine men listening to that all the time. And we know how it is. It's like perspective. You attract what you are.
Exactly.
Yeah. As a man think it, so easy. Now imagine listening to people that talk about women. Women are polygamous. Women want money. Modern women don't want to listen. Modern women are not submissive. Modern women have so high expectation. I'm not talking about, you're not looking at a specific group of women. You're talking,
in general.
You're grouping the whole entire population of women. Now imagine a man listening to that. Will that not become their reality?
Many times it will, and it has, because chat to any guy, you know, that's even remotely heard of YouTube. Also, what do you think about women? Oh, nah, women are the pits. You know, they only want you if you ain't got, like, if you got money. Ah, nah, a woman's never gonna talk to you if you don't do this, if you don't earn 6 figures, if you're not 6 foot, if you don't, you know what I'm saying? That type of thing. It's ingrained in so many people's minds now. It's terrible. It's terrible. And I feel like the guys that speak about women in a bad way, not only are they infecting people in society, but for me, bro, how much of a loser do you have to be to only speak about the bad things women have done you? Like, bro, like I'm gonna say it again, like, you're a loser to me. You can't think of anything outside of that, bro. So you are so caged in with this idea that nah, women are so bad. Like, you're making yourself seem pathetic, bro. Any dude that is out there being so like toxic, nah, women this, women that, like, bro, pipe down, dude. You're not looking too manly right now, okay?
True.
Nah.
You seem like as if you're complaining.
You are complaining, bro. You are genuinely complaining, bro. One of my friends is like, guys that do that don't actually get women, bro. Those people that are...
No, they don't.
Nah, bro.
No,
you
don't.
You're chasing away women with your message, number one.
Yeah, true.
Right? Because no one wants to associate with you. But it's like you're projecting your insecurities out there.
That's true.
now everybody's got to watch you project your insecurities, and now you're like, all you can say is bad things about women. You forget that,
like, there's no good thing you can bro. Now I don't understand. I felt like majority of this podcast, right, and I'm not even bashing Pearly Thing, I've watched the content.